Well, here are two new national grant programs, that if you're interested in, they're going to be available soon, and you best get in line first because the projections are that this money is going to go fast. Now, these are national all over, so it doesn't matter where you live. But remember the PPP? That's an SBA program, and the EIDL? That's an SBA program, and the PPP is still available, and it's going to end, like at the end of May. But I wouldn't count on that being funded that long. So if you're interested in that, you better do that quickly. Now there's two new ones. One is called the Restaurant Revitalization Fund. And that's not open yet. And this is going to be $28 billion for restaurants. $28 billion for restaurants. Now, the PPP has about $44 billion left in it. And this is $28 billion. Now, the people in the industry are saying that the requirement should be 120. So this is only 28 billion, so it's not going to go very far. So if you have a small restaurant, and the interesting thing about the Restaurant Revitalization Fund, and it's not open yet, but you want to do is find out when it's going to be open. Keep looking every day till it opens. But what's interesting about this is they have a special day, 21-day set aside for small businesses. Listen, the law creating the restaurant fund required a 21-day exclusive period for businesses that are minority owned by women, by veterans, or socially disadvantaged individuals. So that was sort of what the PPP did at one time. Okay, they set aside a couple. You had to be a real small business to apply, and then they open it up for the rest of the people. So it's this way again. And then the SBA said the group includes those who are Black, Hispanic, as well as Native Americans, Asian Pacific Americans, and South Asian Americans. The period alone will almost certainly exhaust the restaurant fund. Applications will be asked to self-certify their eligibility for the period. In other words, they say, "Hey, are you a minority?" And you say yes, and you're certified. So it's that kind of thing. But it's important. So that's still $26 billion. So what you want to do is start checking the website every day. Now, the other new grant program that isn't even available yet, they've been trying to make it available for about a month and a half or so, called the Shuttered Venues Grants. And these are people in the entertainment business. So even if you're an agent or you run a stand-up comedy club, things like that. And that has like $16 billion. So that's a chunk of change too. And they're having trouble with the applications. They had it open for like a half a day and it blew up on them. Anything new, that's going to happen. So you got to live with it and know what's going on. But more importantly, you have a restaurant, you have a food truck, anything, serving food out of your kitchen. You're in the Restaurant Revitalization Program, and you want to know about that. So keep an eye on the SBA.gov and all these programs that are there. If you want to look at this article, is really nice in the New York Times, nytimes.com. U.S. ready small business grants as PPP nears end. And, that's still going to be up in the air for a while. But $28 billion, that's a lot of hamburgers. And it's important that you start learning this system, because if you don't learn it, you say, "Oh, I'll be," it's not like Social Security, that you sign up anytime you want and the money's there. No, this is going to be first come, first serve. They're going to get the money, $28 billion. Remember the first PPP? That money went out in like 6 hours or 6 days or something like that, because all the fat cats found it. So that's why they're getting a little smart, and they say fat cats not allowed up front. I wonder how well that works, but we'll see. But again, it's business, and a way to find out more about it, if you're confused, is call a local SBDC, Small Business Development Center. You have them in every county. And if you go to Americas, AMERICAS, and then sbdc.org, and you can make an appointment, get an interview with these people if you have really questions. But start looking at the application, what they have. Every day you wake up, check this out, see if it's there, ready for you to apply. And that's what you got to do it, because if you ain't first, early bird gets the worm. Okay, all you birds, see you later.